When we are talking about the rejection of the right in Australian politics, it is not exclusively about Labor's primary vote.
Yeah, I'm really tired of this 30% figure being thrown around because, well, it's wrong. It was 34.6%. But all it proves is you don't understand our voting system and you're trying to compare it to, like, the US voting system. And with the US, Trump and all these little cronies here like to go around claiming that he has a mandate. No, not this sort of mandate. It's this one, where he claims he's had so much success in the elections that the American people want him to do whatever he wants. But if you look at the numbers at the US election, only 63% of eligible voters actually turned out. And Trump won just 49.8% of that vote, which, as this points out, is hardly an unprecedented or powerful mandate. So when he's won just under half of 63% of the total voting population, well, his numbers work out a little bit less than 34%. Now, you might think I'm comparing an apple to an orange, which, yeah, because that's not how our voting system works. So trying to use that 30% figure, even though it's 34%, doesn't hold up. So let's break it down a little. Because while they only got 34% of first preference votes, they got close to 54%, and Coalition only got close to 45% of the two-party preferred. And of that first preference split, you can see here, more people voted for other parties than they did for the LNP. And when you consider that in the 2022 election, 260,000 One Nation votes flowed through to the AMP, meaning that even people that want to put Pauline Hanson as their first choice don't want to vote for the LNP. So preferences on the right still don't always flow through to the LNP, whereas preferences on the left, well, they have a much better chance of flowing through to Labor. And you can see the preferences for yourself right here on the AEC. You can see the party and where their preferences flow to. And if you look at the Greens here, who are by far the ones who get the biggest third party vote, 88% of their votes went to Labor, whereas only 11% went to the LNP. Whereas you can see with Katter, Independents, Pauline Hanson, and even the Trumpeter Patriots, we've got, 37%, 67%, 25%, and 36% flowing through to Labor. You've even got 22% flowing through from Gerard Rennick. So that shows that even out of the far-right parties, there is still a considerable percentage that would prefer their votes to flow through to Labor instead of Liberal. So that is how Labor get a 54% win and 95 seats.